Thank you. Next. View patch notes. This is part 7. Or is it part 8 already? Let's look at the neutral creep changes. I will read the creep changes and then test them out. Flooded camps. Neutral creep camps that reside within a stream are considered flooded camps. Flooded camps are populated with new amphibian neutral creeps. These camps are easy camp on the rim between tier 1 and tier 2 towers, medium camp on the rim near tier 2 tower, medium camp in the main jungle that was on the stream's way and used to be a hard camp. As the tides of the battle rise, creeps in these special camps evolve. Every 5 minutes, one of the creeps in that camp will be forever upgraded to a next tier. Oh, interesting. Every 5 minutes, the creeps get stronger. Every 5 minutes they get stronger. Each camp consists of 3 units. As a result, at 15, easy camp completely turns into a medium camp, and both medium camps will become hard camps. Hard ones. At 30, medium camp will become a hard one, and both hard camps will evolve to an ancient one. Which means that it's more difficult to clear these camps as support players, but as core players it also gets a bit more difficult. However, you get more gold and more XP. So you get more gold and XP faster. This should slow down the game time maybe to 40-50 minutes, because everyone has more gold and more XP and gets to level 30 faster. So I would say no more 60, 70, 80, 90 minute games. Instead we have more like 40, 50, maybe 60 minute games. So half an hour to 1 hour matches are more popular than, or will be more common in 7.38 than 1 hour to 2 hours matches. Each creep can only be upgraded twice, meaning an easy camp will never reach an ancient status. Sorry, polywogs. Units are not upgraded if the camp is blocked. So you can block the camp with some treant, Nature's Prophet treant, or some observer ward, sentry ward, to delay this process. Amount of upgraded units can't be increased, so if there is only one ancient creep, attempting to stack that camp will not create another ancient creep. Okay, I'll test this too. These camps consist of the following creeps. Easy camp is 3 polywogs, they give an average for 54 gold and 90 XP. Medium camp is 2 boglets and a marsh mage apprentice. Average bounty of 81 gold and 126 XP. Hard camp is 2 croakers and a marsh mage. Marsh mage 170 gold, 175 XP. Ancient camp is 2 ancient croakers and ancient marsh mage. So these hard camp croakers and marsh mage, they turn into ancient croakers and ancient marsh mages. The neutral creeps are detailed below. And these ancient camps give 163.5 gold and 312 XP. Polywog and Boglet, so those are the easy camp. No, easy camp is just the Polywog. They have 400 health, 200 mana, start level 2. So Chen, if I want to control a creep with Chen,
Your judgment comes.
creep max level starts 3. And so I only need 1 level in Holy Persuasion. Persuasion, Sion, and then I have this polywog with Enchantress.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Creep max level is level 4. Creep max level 4 and Chen.
For Obolus, the one god.
Creep max level 3. 3 and 4. So the polywog, I cannot take this on at the game start with Chen or Enchantress, doesn't work. It has slow movement, some damage, 1 armor, no magic resistance, Riverborn Aura, passive. All allies within a 1200 range receive a movement speed bonus and outgoing damage bonus as long as the aura owner is in water. Oh, well, this is only for the water, but on the lane it doesn't matter. So taking the polywog is not really worth it then. Boglet, medium camp. They are level 4. 700 health, that's a lot. 300 mana. Decent damage, movement speed, armor, no magic resistance. Arm of the Deep active, sends out tentacles in the target direction, stunning enemies for 0.8 seconds and dealing 80 up to 140 damage, range 275. So this is better than the center stun because it's ranged. However,
So begins the persecution.
the center stun is 3 seconds, I think, or 2 seconds. This is only 0.8 seconds. Arm of the Deep. Neutrals will cast this ability on the closest enemy if there are 3 or more enemies within 550 radius. 2 times the ability's cast range. Yes, 250 plus 250 is 500 and 50, so yeah, 275 plus 275 is 550, so double the cast range. After that, all copies of this ability on other neutral boglets within 1200 range are put on 5-second cooldown. Oh, so I throw 1 boglet stun, but then I cannot stun with the other boglets? Huh. Why would I get them then? With the center, you can just keep stunning. 1 center stuns, 1 another stuns. All allies within a 1200 range also receive this movement speed and outgoing bonus damage if you are in the water. Marsh Mage Apprentice. New level 4 range creep. 700 health, 300 mana. 24 to 27 damage, 290 movement speed, 250 attack range, so they are ranged. Those two are melee. They give the same gold like the boglets. Water bubble, small, active. Creates a barrier bubble that protects the target from magical damage for 10 seconds. 100 to 160 magical damage, so some spell on the lane. Magic spell like Alina. Here this Dragon Slave, for example.
The heat is on.
Or maybe some Stepfire.
Perfect. I got bacon to do.
Some Scatterblast, 100, 160 damage. Is blocked.
The Inquisitor has arrived.
550 cast range, so this is ranged hero normal attack range. Only 60-second cooldown. This Boglet Arm of the Deep also only has 60-second cooldown. Sounds good. Water Bubble, small. Neutrals will cast this ability on a random ally that is below 50% health. Oh, that's also good. Riverborn Aura, the same, gives movement speed bonus, damage bonus if you are in the water. So out of these three creeps, I want to have the range Marsh Mage Apprentice for some magic damage, bubble, and the Boglet to attack if I don't have a stun on my team. What else do we have here? The Croaker, also melee, and the Marsh Mage is ranged. The Croaker on level 4 even has 900 health, 41 to 56 damage, so almost like some hero.
The recusants
Chen
of
has on level 1 46 to 56 damage. This Croaker has almost the same. 300 movement speed, a little bit faster, 1 armor more, no magic resistance. Gives a bit more gold and XP, bounty. Tendrils of the Deep active. Sends out tentacles. This is the same with the Boglet. But this time they send it out in a cone shape. Sends out tentacles in a cone shape, the target of the target direction. I think they are missing one word here. Sends out tentacles in a cone shape of the target or in the target's direction, stunning enemies for 1.2 seconds and dealing 120 up to 180 damage. Range 300, mana cost 50. Very low mana cost, you can see you can cast this 7 times. Only 18-second cooldown. And this is a good stun, 1.2 seconds and up to 120 up to 180 damage. Every 80 seconds you can stun someone, so in a team fight you can use it maybe 2 times, maybe even 3 times. Tendrils of the Deep. Neutrals will cast this ability on the closest enemy if there are 3 or more enemies within 600, 2 times the ability's cast range radius. After that, all copies of this ability on other neutral Croakers within 1200 range are put on 5-second cooldown. Riverborn Aura passive. All allies within a 1200 range get the movement speed bonus again and outgoing damage bonus. Also better if you fight in the water areas with this. But it's only worth it to have 1 Boglet or 1 Croaker for the stun, because it gets set on cooldown for 5 seconds. Marsh Mage has the same health and mana as the Croaker, almost the same damage. 250 attack range, so it's a small range. Same armor and magic resistance, same gold and XP bounty. Water bubble, this creates another barrier, but this time it's up to 240 magical damage. After the bubble burst, heals the target for 50% of that amount. So you take 240 damage, but you get healed 120 HP. So you basically have a 360 magic damage reduction,
Leap of faith.
which is Dragon
My flame
Slave
burns brighter.
level 4. Even more, or like, let's take some other hero. Maybe Zeus. Zeus
I am Zeus.
level 4 lightning
You
bolt does
heard me.
380 damage. So you can block this lightning bolt. With this
Chen.
water bubble barrier. Very awesome. Thank you, Valve team, Dota 2 team, for creating this. This is awesome for all support players who like to play Chen and Enchantress. You can now protect your teammates with this bubble. All you need to do is find some Marsh Mage. And if you want to play more offensively, if you find a Marsh Mage or Marsh Mage Apprentice, and if you want to be more on the offensive side to get some stun, you get a Boglet or Croaker. The Polywog is not really worth it. You just send it on a lane, but I wouldn't really use this creep. You can do some creep skipping with this Polywog, or some stacking some camps for your carry or mid player, or even offlane player. But for Chen, you want to have the Marsh Mages, Croaker, Boglet. And now let's see about the 4 ancient creeps. Or let's quickly read this. It's because it's only 2. Cobalt Prospecting Aura no longer unbreakable. So the Prospecting Aura gave you movement speed and bonus gold. If you were close to if you send your Cobalt to a teammate, he would have more movement speed and get extra gold every time he takes some creeps, or jungle creeps, lane creeps, trunk creeps. But this is unbreakable now. I don't really know what this means. Break is the ability here for Silver Edge, if I remember correctly. Or maybe they changed it. Yeah, I don't... Glossary, what was break again? Break. A unit under the influence of break will have its passive abilities disabled. So if it's unbreakable, you cannot disable the Cobalt's passive, which would mean you can always give a teammate movement speed bonus and extra gold. Ancient Thunderhide Slam. Number of enemy units in a range required to trigger a cast decreased from 4 to 3. So when you're jungling together, or let's say Lycan Here you are Lycan. You have the wolves. If you attack the Thunderhide creep with your 2 wolves and your hero, it slams now.
A fulfillment of the prophecy.
So it's a nerf for all heroes with units. Then let's look at the ancient creeps. The ancient Marsh Mage and the ancient Croaker both have 1250 health and 450 mana. Damage 60 to 64, range almost the same. 300 movement speed, and 500 attack range, that's a lot. 5 armor, 30% magic resistance. 5 armor, 30% magic resistance. Here on level 4 they don't have any magic resistance. Then 53 to 56 gold and 104 XP bounty for both. Congregations of the Deep, active sensor tentacles in 6 directions around itself, stunning enemies for 1.4 seconds, dealing 250 up to 325 damage, range 300, only 20-second cooldown, only 70 mana cost, which means you can cast this 6 times, 350 plus 70, 420 mana, 6 times. So in 2 minutes you can cast it 6 times. Then the neutrals will cast this ability if there are 3 or more enemies within 600 radius and at least 1 unit is within cast range. After that, all copies of this ability on other neutral ancient croakers within 1000 range are put on 5-second cooldown. So even if you have the ancient croaker, your second ancient croaker cannot stun. You need to wait 5 seconds. So you stun for 1.4 seconds. Then your teammates have to do the stuns and slows for 3.6 seconds. Or maybe your center creep has to do the next stun. And then you can stun again with the ancient croaker. And they also have the Riverborn Aura movement speed and outgoing damage bonus. And for the bubble, now you have 300, 210 to 300 magic damage barrier. After the bubble burst heals the target and all allies in a 675 radius for 50% of that amount. With the Marsh Mage it heals the target for the amount, and with the Marsh Mage Apprentice it protects the target. So here you can group up with your teammates and they all get healed. They all get healed for 600 health, that's a lot. That's
Obelisk, guide me.
let's say this healing salve gives you over 300 HP now. You have 2 healing salves on you, so 600 HP for all of your teammates and yourself in the 675 radius. Ancient Prowlers have returned as an ancient neutral camp. Each camp consists of 2 Brawler Acolytes and 1 Brawler Shaman. People really hated this creep, but now it's back. Let's see what they changed. Gives 158 gold and 314 XP. Previous was around 180 gold and 195 XP. However, the neutral creeps upgrade system was introduced since Prowler's removal, so their bounty and stats will increase over time. So these have more health now, 750, and the shaman has even 1400. They give 95 XP, XP bounty, gold bounty decreased 37 to 43, base attack time is now faster, 25% increase, 2 seconds, base attack speed 135, that's quite fast, attack point decreased 0.3 seconds. These changes result in longer attack time but smaller time between attacks, leaving overall DPS unchanged. Turn rate also got improved. But yeah, here the damage is unchanged overall. The aura no longer stacks. With itself, lifesteal rescaled from 10% to 9, 10, 11, 12. Brawler aura, health region rescaled 10 to 9, 10, 11, 12. And the shaman is now level 6. The ancient brawler acolyte doesn't say here which level he is. I guess it's level 5, but it doesn't say level here. For the shaman it says level 6. Health increased from 1200 to 1400. A bit more XP. A bit more gold bounty. Attack time also 2 seconds. Like the Prowler Acolyte. Base attack speed increased. It's the same now on both Prowlers. Same with turn rate and attack point. There's a great number of enemy units in range required to trigger a cast increased from 1 to 3. Petrify. Neutrals will autocast this ability only if the Ancient Prowler Shaman has less than 90% health at the start of the attack. DPS increased from 75 to 100, 25% increase. The duration is lowered though, only 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 seconds instead of 2 seconds. Petrify damage tick interval decreased from 0.5 seconds to 0.1. Alright, let's go into the demo map and test these creeps. Maybe let's take the Immortal Guardians. Or should I take the Sanctions? 2020, this was 2016. Overgrown Empire 2019. The Desert 2015. Well, let's go with the newest one then, Sanctions of the Divine. Demo terrain. I'm gonna pick Chen Enchantress and try out these heroes. It's if you are hearing this to this point, you may be wondering why haven't I tried one match before reading all the patch notes. It's just much better if you read everything
Forward.
and then play, because if you just play, you haven't read everything and tested it,
It was
So begins
worth
the
it.
persecution.
then you might run into some problems.
May it please you.
So, I'm the Chen here. I just have boots. Enchantress
skipping
also
grace.
some boots. Maybe magic wand and mechanism.
Yes.
Holy persuasion
As Obelisk directs.
and enchant. Well, look at this. If you have the Tortellini guide, the text is so long that for holy persuasion
Obelisk, guide me.
you cannot read it properly.
Hallowed ground.
So let's test it. Oh, this terrain looks
Leap of
awesome.
faith.
Those are just some old creeps.
In your name.
Oh, here are some new
Your
ones.
bottom tower is under attack.
So let's see the boglet.
So I go.
I cannot take this because it's level 4. And the marsh mage is
A
also
pious path.
level 4. Let's go
Yes.
here. The polywog
As you say.
is level 2. I can take it. So as you can see here,
Yes.
it does almost no damage. But it gives me outgoing damage increased by 10%.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So does this work on creeps? And the damage numbers are the same, 21. Oh, whenever the frog is in water, it increases all allied movement speed and outgoing damage, so it has to be in water.
God willing. In your name.
So I have 10% speed bonus with this,
Leap of faith.
385. And if it's gone,
Hallowed ground.
I have 350.
Yes.
Your bottom
350.
tower is under attack.
So I go. Yes.
350 movement speed, 500 in the other
May
way.
it please you.
So if I walk like this, I have 500,
As Obelisk directs.
485 movement speed.
God willing.
That's fast.
As you say.
And only with
Yes.
boots. And here I only have 350.
A
Well,
pious
but I would just only
Your
get this
middle
if you
tower
do
is
some
under
fights in
attack.
the water.
Obelisk, guide me.
If you're on the lane, like if you're laning
Hallowed
here,
ground.
this polywog doesn't do anything for you. Maybe I have some ward
Yes.
here, and then set. I can only have one creep
As Obelisk directs.
on level 1.
God willing. May it please you.
Nimbly I go.
And Enchantress can also get one of these.
Gambling on.
As you say.
So if I walk like this, 400 MS. Without the polywog, 365.
Here I come.
With boots 550
It's a
miss.
hop, skip, and a jump. Yes.
Yes.
Well, so it's good on the...
A pious path.
It's good here in the river. But
In your name.
it's not that strong
Okay.
on the lane. Does almost no damage.
Obelisk, guide me.
Like
So
if
I
I'm
go.
if this creep is fighting 600, well, it's actually quite tanky. So let's take the next creep.
Your middle
Boglet.
tower is under attack.
This was the tentacles. Boglet. It's here level 4.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Persuaded by prayer. Yes.
Oh, so it's like a Tide Hunter Ravage. Like if I create
Your middle tower is under attack.
Tide.
Agreed.
Give him the shard. Oh no, never mind, the shard is the anchor. I want to have...
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they removed the mini Ravage. Never mind, they removed the mini Ravage.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Patch, what was it? 7.35.
Your top tower is under attack.
Tide.
Your top tower
Tide
is under
Hunter.
attack.
No, you already had it. 7.32, something like this. Tendrils of the Deep
Your
reworked
top
shard.
tower is under attack.
Tendrils of the releases a wave of tentacles in a targeted direction. The tentacles deal 50% of ravage damage and stun, and travel 75% of ravage radius. So they removed the spell from Tide Hunter. They removed it in 2024. So it's been more than 1 year and a few months since Tide Hunter has had it. And now you have the Boglet instead, who can do this Ravage. And how tanky is it?
Leap of faith. I go. The tide moves.
Oh no, this
So I
guy
go.
created a bubble. So let's say I would buy a Dagon.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Can it create another bubble?
As you say.
No. Didn't
Your
work.
bottom tower is under attack.
In your name.
Here I only have the Marsh Mage.
Leap
Oh,
of
I
faith.
forgot the Marsh Mage. But here, can it create a bubble?
Yes.
It just... Okay, I'll just take it.
Test your faith. As Obelisk directs.
So I can create a bubble here on me. And if I have an enemy...
My words into the mind, but not the ear.
Why
Pious path.
can't I buy a Dagon? Okay. So I have this magic bubble, Dagon.
Hallowed ground.
I'll try again with Dagon level 1.
Ice in air.
Magic bubble.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm not ready.
Obelisk, guide me.
On Agnes' legs.
Alright, so it's
God
decent magic damage. Reduction.
Onerous. I surge.
May it
Funny
please
sound
you.
effect, really. Whoop. Okay. Let's go back to the patch. So we had the Marsh Mage Apprentice, we had the Boglet, now we try the Marsh Mage and Croaker. So this Croaker
Your bottom tower is under attack.
gives me another bubble and movement speed bonus, outgoing damage bonus.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes.
Oh, what happens when it explodes? After it explodes,
bottom
heals the
tower is
target for
under attack.
50% of the damage, absorbed damage.
Hallowed ground.
So I make Nix, I
Your
cast
bottom
this,
tower has fallen.
attack.
but I get healed.
Yes.
Let's try just a normal Nix spell.
Hate me. Not yet.
So it's kind of good.
Yes.
Completely blocked the whole Nix Impale.
Yes.
May it please you.
Level 3 Impale completely blocked.
In your
Okay.
name.
Then let's try
So I
the
go.
Croaker. So this is Tendrils of the Deep. This is what used to be the Tidehunter mini Ravage. Stuns for 1.2 seconds. And is it just on... Okay, time to take some shovel artifact. And what do I want? Some health or mana regen.
Yes.
Yeah, if you use the shovel in water, you always get the water rune.
As Obelisk directs.
So let's say here I'm at my
A
Chen,
pious path.
running around. This Croaker can do a ravage on the 2 melee creeps. And I need some mana.
As you say.
I can cast some water bubble on me.
Yes.
And if this Nyx comes to me,
I have one
Chastised. I send you home. Obelisk, guide me.
I don't take any
Obelisk
damage
infuses me.
from his Impale.
Leap of faith.
Oh, so that's awesome. Then what else do we have? Polywog tested, Boglet tested, Marsh Mage, Apprentice and Croaker.
God willing.
Marsh Mage Apprentice. Oh, this was just a smaller one.
Nation grows.
Your middle tower is under attack.
And yeah, look, if there are 3 heroes here, 3 units, I'm getting stunned.
As you say.
And here again with the 3 units,
As Obelisk directs.
getting stunned, or the Tormentor spawned again.
Hallowed ground.
Your
This silly
bottom tower
tormentor
is
is
under
so
attack.
bugged. Well, this is not your
bottom
typical
tower
Chen,
is under attack.
but I'm just gonna do it for this test. Satanic. Okay. Chen is just a support hero. Then I
Prancing
continue
on.
with Enchantress.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Boglet has also this Ravage. Croaker and Boglet, those are the Ravage
A
guys.
fulfillment of the prophecy. Leap of faith.
So, like, if I understood it right, you can only cast one of these Ravages. One Ravage? Oh no, you can cast both.
May it please you.
And the shield?
Enchanting.
The bubble?
In your name.
I can cast one bubble.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Let me just destroy this tormentor.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So I go.
So
Your middle tower
here
is under
Yes.
attack.
Croaker,
Time yet. Justice
Croaker has
served.
the
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ravage. Can Ravage.
Yes.
Mini Ravage.
A good path.
Yes.
Oh, now I killed the creep. Ah, have to go here. Marsh Mage.
Yes.
Marsh Mage gives me a bubble.
Unwilling.
Boglet.
Hallowed ground.
Your top tower
This
is
is the
under
Marsh
attack.
Mage Apprentice and this is the Marsh Mage.
Yes.
Can I cast both spells?
Your top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I can cast them, but casting one bubble removes the other one. Heals for 0 when the bubble bursts with the Apprentice.
So I go.
And it heals for 105 with the water bubble. So now I tested Polywog, Boglet, Marsh Mage Apprentice, Croaker, and Marsh Mage. So let's move on to the ancient camps.
I'm not ready. Obelisk, guide me. As Obelisk directs.
So
Worthy
need to
donation.
clear this camp because there are no new ancient camps.
May it please you.
Ancient creeps. I'll go over here. Let's get the Ancient Thunderhide.
A pious path.
This was the slam change, right? So Lycan.
Lycan's judgment.
So if I'm here with 3 creeps now. Oh, what? Wait, is it bugged? Ancient
The
Thunderhide
enemy's
Slam.
top
Number of
tower
enemy
has
units in
fallen.
range required to trigger a cast decreased from 4 to
Your
3.
bottom tower is under attack.
So usually I want to farm this camp. Well, something is bugged.
As must be.
Makes constant sound, but if I kill it, is it gone?
Now my wolves can feast.
I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but it seems bugged. It was constantly making the slam sound effect.
In my father's name.
Well, let's create the hero Chen.
As you say.
Level him up. I need level...
Yes.
Oh, on level 1 I could already take this ability, can't target ancients. Okay, I need shard.
Leap of faith.
Doesn't work. What's happening?
In your name. In your name.
Why can't I take this? Oh. Do I have to be main hero Chen?
The Inquisitor has arrived. A pious path. Infused with the spirit.
No, it's not working.
May it please you.
I cannot take these creeps.
Hallowed ground.
Can I take them with Helm of Helm?
So I go. God willing.
I can't take it with Helm of the Overlord. New artifact. Instead of the shovel, I want to have...
The enemy's middle tower
maybe
has fallen.
Toy
Leap of faith.
and some extra cast range Key Knight.
Yes. Yes. Your judgment comes.
So what does this brawler do? Causes the next attack to petrify the enemy, rooting them, dealing 100 damage. Let's see.
Obelisk, guide me.
15-second cooldown.
As Obelisk directs.
And what is the spell? Stomps the ground,
Faith is rewarded.
dealing damage. Right, it does not have any cooldown? Oh no, I have 3 spells on. 12 second. Unit has 1.5 minus base armor. So this roots and does damage. 100 damage per second. And this slams on the ground.
As you say.
So like
Yes.
it's like a Hellbear Smasher.
So I go.
Do I see any Halberd Smasher here? Hellbear. Golems,
As you say.
Satyrs, Croaker.
God willing.
Centaur.
May it please you. Hallowed ground.
Warpine Raiders.
Leap
Those are
of
the
faith.
Croakers again, and Marsh Mage.
In your name.
I cannot find any Hellbear Smashers.
As Obelisk directs. Yes.
While I'm here, I'll take one of these. Prowler Aura gives lifesteal and health regen.
A pious path.
So I have lifesteal, which is awesome.
Obelisk, guide me.
I'll just keep Tumble's Toy and take greedy some GPM, why not?
Heretic.
But now I have lifesteal, my creeps have lifesteal with this Brawler Acolyte. He constantly casts the bubble.
Yes. Yes.
Well, can I find some Helber,
Your
please?
recusant shall pay. May it please you.
Ancient Marsh Mage. This one gives me the bubble again.
Consecrated.
Those croakers do ravage.
Pay for your sins. Yes.
Oh hell no, not again, the Tormentor.
Leap of faith.
Satyrs again.
Punished.
I don't know why am I so
I'm not
unlucky
ready.
with these. I just want to have a Hellbear.
As you say. Attack! Yes. As Obelisk directs.
Your top tower is under attack.
I know I don't
highest
have to clear all the camps, just need to
Your
clear
top
the
tower.
camps. I have a potential Hellbear.
God willing. Yes.
Tower is under
Guide
attack.
They removed the screen.
Your top tower is under attack.
So I go. Hallowed ground.
So if I look at the
Your
map
top
now,
tower is under
Satyr,
attack.
Marsh Mage, Centaur. Oh, now finally.
Your
Obelisk
Finally,
bottom
guide
there's
me.
a
tower is under
Hellbear.
attack.
So I go.
Thunderclap.
Leap of faith.
Your bottom tower is under
Infused with the
attack.
spirit.
Send the creeps to me with divine favor. Okay, so let's say this is my Chen. Those are my
As
creeps
Obelisk
here.
directs.
And as a fourth creep,
Yes.
I'll just take this cooldown
My
reduction.
flock increases. As you say.
And now pushing,
Faithless one.
let's say I'm pushing this lane. And then I have this Petrify can be activated here. And he does the slam, and then the Helper does another slam. Clap, clap, and desecrate.
Act of God.
And I can also petrify the unit.
In your name.
Okay, so this seems to be quite good, but it doesn't stun. It just deals damage to nearby enemy units and reduces their base physical armor by 50%. So
to my max.
How much does it matter?
Yes.
11 armor. Minus 5.8 even.
A god's
That's a decent armor reduction. Minus 5 armor. It's 5,000 gold for Assault Cuirass.
A pious path.
And if I also cast this, minus 10.8 armor. So this Desecrate spell is basically worth 5,000 gold. And if you're lucky, you find this creep even after 10 minutes, or with the Aghanim shard after 15 minutes. So this
The enemy's
Ancient Prowler
bottom tower
definitely
has
seems
fallen.
great. Which one is it? The Shaman. So Ancient Prowler Shaman is great. And now let's find out some Ancient Prowler Acolyte.
May it please you.
Well, these guys,
My faithful join me.
they just give you lifesteal, which is also good. Vladimir's offering is 20% lifesteal. With this,
The enemy's top
I
tower
have
has fallen.
20% plus 11, 31% lifesteal.
Hallowed ground.
Let's say I am, to make it funny, I am a lifestealer. Level him up.
Yes.
So we are just standing here, Chen and
God willing.
this Prowler are just
your
standing
name.
here, and he's life leeching so much. You have, let's say you have Armlet, Phase, Deso,
Even more blessed.
you're healing so much.
Leap of faith.
Look at the lifesteal now, just
Obelisk guide me.
like clear this camp and then
Sins.
look at the lifesteal, he's healing so much. I'll bring the Nyx here.
God willing.
He's healing
Enemy's
really a
top
lot.
tower has fallen.
Yes, master. Yes.
So I go.
Onerous.
Well, very awesome. So both
enemy's
creeps,
top
both
barracks
Ancient
has
Prowlers are great creeps.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Let's see if I
As
get one
Obelisk
more
directs.
Ancient March Mage. Granite Golem here.
Yes. Not yet. Hallowed ground.
Magnifying monocle.
Yes.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
Spell amp, debuff duration.
May it please you. Fitting penance. Your gold, my coffers.
Your middle tower is under attack.
How much does this evolved give
A
you?
pious path.
If you take the int one on an int hero,
Your
it's
middle
just
tower
200
is
mana.
under attack.
Yes.
Not that much.
Your middle tower is under attack. The
you
enemy's
say.
middle tower has fallen.
May it please you. A pious path. Leap of faith. As Obelisk directs,
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I send you home.
I didn't want to test these.
Yes.
On the hunt.
Ancient Crocker. Ancient Marsh Mage, this one.
Hallowed ground.
The enemy's middle barracks has
The
fallen.
congregation grows.
So this ancient guy gives you the bubble. Where's my Nyx? He's here.
Radiant
Oh no, the
victory.
game ended already. Oh damn. I just wanted to test. I just wanted to test the absorb damage. Well, okay, I'm just gonna end the video then. The bubble damage would have been 300. You could see it already, the level 4 Lina Blast or Nyx Impale. Here the Dragon Slave, it was
The heat
blocked.
is on.
The Nyx Impale was also blocked. By the
Needs welcomes you.
bubble created from the Ancient Marsh Mage. Or the Marsh Mage, the normal one, level 4 range creep. And the Marsh Mage Apprentice. So it's awesome to have these. The Boglet does the small stun, the Croaker does the small stun, that's important. The Ancient Croaker does this mini Ravage as well. The Marsh Mage and Marsh Mage Apprentice do the barrier, which is decent. It's a decent bubble. Blocks magic damage from most support heroes and some core heroes. And the Ancient Prowler is also great. This lifesteal. If one of your team buys the Vladimir's offering, Then you have 20% lifesteal plus 1 ancient creep, another 12% lifesteal, also 12 health regen, and the Prowler Shaman is basically like a Cuirass. It's worth about 5000 gold, the 5 armor reduction. So very awesome here. And the only thing I didn't test was the Kobold. Okay, let's just go into demo mode one last thing then. Then I end this. I'll just buy a trusty shovel and look for the Kobold. And then my last video will be about the hero changes. But there are so many hero
Shady
changes,
lanes and sunny glades
it's gonna
await.
take a while.
Prepare for battle.
So yeah, I already have the RNG was with me, I already have this. Kobolds are adept at finding gold, increasing nearby allied heroes' GPM. Unbreakable. Which hero could break this? Or which item? Which item can break this? I don't really know which item would break this. Unbreakable. The prospecting aura is unbreakable. Maybe a Viper?
Nimbly I
Did
go.
Viper have the break? No, not Viper. Hoodwink.
Thrust ahead.
Always a step ahead.
Hoodwink ulti had a break. I think.
I'm always on the right trail.
Foraging.
Yeah, Hoodwink had a
Come
break.
again?
Enchanting.
But why would this matter? The Kobold...
Anyone know where we're going?
Kobold doesn't survive sharpshooter.
Who we fighting?
I spring.
Even...
Probably the right way.
Okay. Sprink.
even if
In
I cancel it
trails?
immediately.
Hey, homies. Straight
Ahead.
Now look at this. It didn't work. Just look at the Kobold. Prospecting aura.
Got Mr. Grant.
Oops.
What?
Here it's disabled. And now it's back to normal again.
I'll suss it. No way!
Oh, the
It's a
Solar,
hop,
that
skip, and a
wasn't
jump.
the right way to help him.
Yes.
I'm keen.
Here, it's not working. It's broken. So
My tail's a
this
sail.
change, prospecting no longer unbreakable. It doesn't work with Hoodwink
That's
ultimate.
the one.
Sharpshooter. Maybe it works with some other spells or items. But does Nullifier break?
Stop moving.
No. Well, this is at least one bug I found out now. So fake
Yeah.
news, but or in other words, it's just this one hasn't been added yet.
Always wanted to go this way.
Alright, then thanks again for watching this, and thank you for the new map and these creeps. I'm gonna enjoy this because I have many. Let's see, how many Chen games do I have? I have 82, but those are just pub games. As a esports player, I have, and in all the scrims and practice games, I probably have 300 or 400 or 500 Chen and Enchantress matches. And there I have 60-70% win rate, but in pubs, Chen and Enchantress are not that good, or I am not that good with these heroes in pubs. Because for some reason it's much easier to play these heroes in pro games where with a hero like this, Snapfire, I have 70% win rate. Or Lich, I have 63.5%.
It's how I live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that would be it for now. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to, and hope you enjoyed this, finding out the new neutral creep changes. I hope they fixed this bug with the Ancient Thunderhide. It was just, maybe it's just bugged. And next video, like I said, I have to do all these hero changes, but there are so many. It might be another couple of hours. So today is Friday, 21st February 2025. So have a nice weekend tomorrow. Or it's just in Germany, it's 10 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., something like this. So in Asia and Australia and stuff like this, it's already the weekend. So have a nice weekend in Asia and Australia, and the Americans, they're gonna have the weekend a bit later. Bye bye.